cool.
He's got a line buddy in you too. Heckle.
We are gathered here the 2nd of May to commemorate, honor, and remember those who fought and died in the battle that ended the last Great War. 20 years ago, our world was clutched by tyranny and fear. It was amongst the darkest of times for our people. A time from whence we were divided by power, politics, and greed, gave ways to thinking that because of one's birth and purity of one's blood, one's social value should be measured. 20 years ago, people such as these began to come into power, gathering under the banner of He Who Shall Not Be Named, and tried to take the wizarding world by force, so that they may rule over those without magic, without impunity. Those days were filled with despair, with the happiness literally being sucked from those who would oppose the Dark Lord and his Death Eaters. But alas, their reign of terror would be stopped short when all looked as if the Dark Lord had come to a conclusive victory, with the Ministry of Magic toppled, Albus Dumbledore dead, and witches and wizards everywhere cowering in fear. Heroes would arise from this darkest of times, from Hogwarts, a school of all places. When all others were running and hiding in fear, it was the acts of students, soldiers, and teachers that ended this war, many not even yet 18. First among these many heroes we honor today is the boy who lived, Harry Potter, fated since birth to be a part of this war. It was Harry Potter himself, a boy of only 17 years, who would defeat the Dark Lord in a duel that day, ending the war. This battle of Hogwarts was not won by just Harry Potter. Let us also remember all those whose bravery and courage won the battle that day. Hermione Granger and Ronald Weasley played an insurmountable role in the downfall of the Dark Lord and his Death Eaters. Professor McGonagall, who initiated the battle, Molly Weasley, who took down Bellatrix Lestrange, Neville Longbottom, whose acts of bravery led the rebellion at Hogwarts and even pulled the sword of Godric Gryffindor and destroyed the final Horcrux. Many others showed heroic acts that day, from the students that rallied against the Dark Lord, the members of the Order of Phoenix, and the reinforcements that would come later from Hogsmeade. Although we won a great triumph that day, fighting for what we have now, let us not forget that that day did not come without sacrifices, such as Severus Snape, Remus Lupin, Nymphadora Tonks, Colin Creevey, and the Fallen 50 that were slain that day, fighting for what we have now. I can't think of a better way to commemorate this day than by the words of the late and great Albus Dumbledore. Happiness can be found in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. I hope that all of you will always remember to turn on the light.
Yay!